What's up, everybody? Queen Eli, and today we're gonna be talking about traditional versus modern relationship dynamics. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to call it. I was given traditional versus modern. Now, with traditional, you got the typical household in the past, and sometimes in the present, where you have the man doing all the work and I guess taking care of the financial responsibility, and then you got the woman who's taking care of the household responsibilities, cook, clean, take care of the kids, with the kids. Modern is where you got two full-time working parents, and they split everything down the middle, and it's kind of like a balance of power to where nobody does all of one thing. They just both share the responsibility. Yeah. So which one do you prefer?
Okay.
Which one do you prefer? Do you prefer one or the other, or is both? Like,
no,
what's your preference?
To me, it's both, but I'm gonna speak from what I experienced, and I was experiencing it the traditional way. I've been in that situation for a while due to things from my childhood, growing up. So I was in that situation, but now.
So you was a homemaker?
Yeah, I was a homemaker.
Okay, how did you feel about that? Did you feel like typical women might feel like, I ain't no Susie homemaker, I gotta get my own, what if this don't work out type of situation? How did you feel in like that traditional household, situation? Like, be honest, like how did you feel in every aspect of it? Like, did you like talk about what you didn't like about it, what you liked about it? Starting off with what you didn't like about it.
Well, I did want to do my own thing, as far as not like my own thing, and I did want to work and stuff like that, experience that or whatever, something that I never experienced working in the work field or whatever, due to my dyslexia and stuff like that. But traditional was still cool, even if no one went through whatever I went through. It's cool if you have a good balance, a routine going on in your house. It's okay, long as your husband ain't treating you like shit, what I'm saying, like a slave or whatever, and you still feel kind of equal, because you still gotta take responsibilities in the household when you have your children. I mean,
your position is still important even if you're in the house. It's just
it's important. Yeah,
it's not a lesser position.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah.
It's just a position that is more fit for a woman, only because of the natural nurturing nature. I would rather have my woman at home. Like, to be honest, if it's two parents in a house, I mean, the man might be more of a nurturer. It don't matter. It's your situation.
Because some women's is not nurturing.
Yeah, some women's are not naturally nurturer. Yeah. They don't have that in them. But most women do. And I'd rather have a feminine energy taking care of my kids than a masculine, because the masculine is more harder and calculated. Well, a woman is more intuition. They be reading the kids' feelings. Mm-hmm. They can look at a kid like, how you feeling today? Where some dudes, we don't pick up on that. We can get in tune with our children. Just notice, I'm not saying that niggas is out of touch with their kids and women know their kids, men don't. I'm just saying women are more better at that.
Yeah.
Most women.
Yeah.
And if you're in a relationship with a woman that has that motherly nature, then that's a better place for her to be. Because look at these kids getting beat up and abused at daycares, and look at these kids going in other places and learning bad habits and learning things from other kids. Not saying that's not good, I'm just saying there's things that come with your wife not being a homemaker and being able to raise her kids in the early stages.
It's very important, but that's very important, and that's what a lot of relationships mess up at when they're in relationships. Uh-huh. They only think about what they got going on instead of the kids, what y'all gonna do with the kids, because a woman needs that man in a household. To me, that's my opinion, in a household, for she can focus on the kids and make sure that the kids are getting their education. You teaching them right from wrong, you teaching them manners. It's a lot of things.
And it's deeper than that. Not to interrupt you.
It is.
Your kids is your future.
So
your wife is up in there nourishing your future. It ain't just about, I'm at home, stuck at home. Nigga, you taking care of the future of your name. So that position, I'm just out here getting money so that you can take care of it in peace. But nigga, you the one that's in there making sure that they getting raised properly, so that they can carry on the tradition of the family and make sure that the family stays strong, that the grandkids get the same information, and then them kids get the same. Like, it's like
we
you building
are
your legacy.
We are our kids' first teachers and stuff,
Right.
and then it really should be like that, because your kids don't have to go in like daycares and see they get abused. Some kids get abused. It's just a lot of stuff that go on out there in that crazy world and stuff like that. And that's why it's important for a mother, to me, to
be
home with their child. Not saying that I have to be at home, but now I'm modern.
Because but I wouldn't even say you modern. I would say we're something in between traditional and modern.
Yeah.
Because we both independent business owners raising our family. So you still low-key a homemaker, because you're still at the house most of the time, even when you're running your business.
Yeah. And it's a good thing, and it feels good to be in that position.
Right.
Because I'm still able to be with my children.
And that's a beautiful thing, and a lot of people don't get to experience that. That's why I do encourage everybody to be entrepreneurs, because you don't get the time back that you lose that you're not with your children. So if you can work towards that, work towards it. And me, I'm in the field because my business is a service involved. Her business is product, so she sends out a product. I have to actually do the service, so I have to be gone. So it's like I'm the traditional husband. I'm out there, I'm working, which I love. I'm cool with being out there in the field, working and being a breadwinner. Just to answer the question of traditional or modern, I like traditional for the reasons I said earlier. First and foremost, I'd rather have my woman nurturing my future than somebody else. Secondly, I'm a man's man, so I'm going to hold down everything. And it's not because I want to control you, it's because I feel that I'm built to put the pressure of what has to go on outside on my back versus on my woman's back.
So you like the modern, you like the way we got things going on.
No, I like traditional. We not modern.
Okay, we in between both. Both.
If we choose one or the other, I'll say I choose traditional.
Traditional for you, but I'm in the household running my business with my kids. So.
But what I'm trying to say is that we different. We not neither one of those.
Oh, yeah.
So if we put us in a category, we not traditional or modern. We somewhere in between. We got to make up a new name for us.
Yeah.
But if I choose
so what that name gonna be?
Tremoderin.
Tremoderin.
We Tremoderin. All right.
Yeah, I'm like, what's Tremoderin?
Or we Matricinal.
Matricinal.
That's the mimosas talking.
He said it was orange juice.
Oh yeah, it is orange juice. What I'm saying is this: if I had to choose, I would choose traditional. Because like I said, a woman is a nurturing person, and she's built more to be that teacher, to be that nurturer, to be that doctor, that nurse, that everything to the children. Where a man is built, he's built physically to be able to handle the burdens of the outside work. That's how he's built. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that's what he should do. I'm saying this is how he's genetically made. So if we say, if we in a situation, we say who needs to go in the field and work and who needs to be at home, they're going to want the stronger individual at home. In some of y'all relationships, maybe your woman is more of a dominant person. I don't know. That's not the case over here. Yeah. But that's what it is. So I would pick traditional. Modern, I feel it, but
we in between.
We in between because we have the ability to have our own businesses so that she can run the business from home. And it's some people that can work from home. Yeah. So you can be a modern woman and still be a homemaker to some degree.
So you still in the middle too then.
Right. So you still like kind of in the middle.
That's a beautiful thing. You can see your kids growing up. You can see the little bad behaviors that these days.
But you never said what you didn't like about traditional. What did you didn't like about? I know you said like you wanted to go out and do your own thing. But what else you didn't
about like just putting
about being in the house all the time.
I just about being in the house, but also I don't really want to answer to no one. If I'm in the field working for someone, I just don't want to be in that situation. I like to run my own program.
So you don't want to have a boss?
No, I don't want. I mean, even though it's some things that go on when you're running a business. Talking about but no, I don't want to. No, I don't want to have a boss. No.
What did you didn't like? What did you not like?
I don't like a boss. I don't want a boss. I don't care for
No, that's be modern.
Well,
if traditional is you in the house, you don't got a boss.
No, I'm not. Okay, modern.
What do you not like about traditional?
Oh yeah, you got me on traditional. Yeah. Look, y'all, look. I'm all. I got them all mixed up.
So what do you not like about traditional?
Okay, really don't like to. I like to get out a little bit, but I've always been a homebody, so it's not a big thing. I just be wanting to, run around sometimes. It's really not nothing. I like to, just run in the stores and stuff. Not shaking not shaking my ass. I don't gotta shake my ass. Where I'm gonna shake my ass at? Shit. My ass got it gets shaking in front of your ass.
That's how Blenders came out. That's a piece.
I'm like, no, I don't gotta shake my ass. I just be, me. I like to go and run into stores. I gotta, spend it.
Like to shop. You know what I'm saying? Like to, So yeah, okay. So I mean, but I think you can do
that. And sometimes you get bored in the house, or sometimes you get bored dealing with the kids, and you don't want to do that part sometimes.
Yeah, that's true.
And then if you're used to it, you just be like, you get overwhelmed sometimes, and it's okay. But
they'll stress your ass out.
I'm fine with it. I can deal with it. It don't stress me out to the point that I'm going to give up on my family. Like I'm I'm a fighter. I'm not a loser, or I don't give up on shit.
Right. So I guess we got a new name for us since we not traditional or modern. I don't know if it's gonna be tramodern or matritional. I don't know what we gonna choose.
Whenever one come up, we'll be talking in this situation.
But we matricinal, all right? So we got the best of both worlds.
Yeah, a lot of juice in his mouth, matricinal.
Nah, don't talk about me like that.
Slurp that shit.
I'm like dying up in here as hot as a motherfucker. You want to be all on you with this sweat and shit. But anyway, yeah. Modern is the way to go if it works for you. Traditional is the way to go if it works for you. Really, at the end of the day, it's what works for you. That's really what it is. If your boy is out here, he's a grinder, and you are a nurturing person, you don't want to work, and he makes enough money, because this is 2022.
And he's okay with it.
And you need to make 6 figures to live comfortably. And if your nigga making a comfortable 6 figures, and he had a solid career, not a job, and he could take care. Now, if your nigga got a job, you might need to go out there and work. But if your nigga got a career, he has promise and growth, and he can scale, and he hasn't reached his cap on what he can earn, and y'all ain't had too many babies yet, then yeah, you could do that. You know what I'm saying? But if you got that jitteriness and you can't sit still, and if you got something that you went to school for, and you want to go out there and work, and you met him, y'all both working and it works, and y'all meet each other halfway, that's good. Or like us, where you both got a business. It took her some time to figure out what she wanted to do, so while she was figuring it out, I was the breadwinner. Had no problem with that.
I had a lot of ideas.
Yeah, and I supported everyone.
One of them came.
And one of them was a champ.
And I manifested it.
And I'm glad it was a product versus a service.
Good idea.
Because 2 people happen to be working is real crazy when you got kids. You know what I'm saying? It takes a lot of your time away, and it takes time you can't get back. So you don't really want something that takes a lot of your time, because time is one thing you can't get back. You know what I'm saying? So you can get money, you can make it back, but you can't make back the time you miss with your children. So being able to be around your kids, to raise them, to see all the little stages they go through, that's a beautiful thing, and that's what you want to work towards. So that's what we really want to talk about on this subject. So if you have any opinions about that, like, comment, share your comments, share the motherfucking video, you know what I'm saying, subscribe, let us know what topic that you would like us to talk about, and we can discuss that topic on here. I was given